Steelers Nation NFL family, the Steelers should try and sign Cam Newton. Now, I'm not saying he should come in and compete for a starting job. No, I'm saying this because one, he would be a really great backup no matter what you say about the stats, 10 picks and 8 touchdowns, I think it was. One, he was placed in New England with no weapons. Two, he got COVID and that basically messed up his season. If you go rewatch the New England versus Seattle game, he was great. Three, he can punch it in from 4th down and 1 in other situations like that, giving us that option because he is a big physical guy and he is going to punch it in. But let's talk about why we should sign him as a backup. Mason Rudolph would get killed in New England with no weapons or anything like that. So let's not even mention Mason Rudolph. Right here, he is going to zip this pass into a really short window. If you look back on this game, he did look like the old Cam Newton. Now, the reason that Steelers fans should also want Cam Newton is because every time Ben Roethlisberger got hit, it seemed like he was grimacing. He did not seem like he wanted to take hits at all. And he's 39. Yeah, I think he's going to be 39 years old next season. He has not taken care of his body. You can't just say, okay, I'm going to start taking care of my body now that I'm older. No, he has not taken care of his body. And out of any quarterback, he is the most injury prone. Now, if you look here, he can still throw some pretty nice balls. If you judge him off of last season, where he didn't really have a playmaking running back, Damian Harris was nice. He didn't have any single wide receiver, and he had to learn a whole new scheme with no offseason. I think that we should at least give him a fair shot and take him into consideration. Of course, considering the fact that Ben is at that age, and again, not saying that he should start over Ben or that it is going to come in to compete for a starting job, because he is not. But I do still believe that he can fling it. Right here, Seattle's going to be playing a quarters coverage. Julian Edelman is going to burn Jamal Adams, and he is going to throw that ball out there for him. That is a pretty good throw, considering the fact that, Julian Edelman got the ball where he could get it, not Jamal Adams. Could have been a little better, but still a pretty good throw from Cam. Let's talk about his legs though, because he still can run the ball really well. Right here on this next play, nobody's really going to be open, which happened a lot for New England in 2020. So he's just going to make a play by himself, something that we lacked as a team last year because, of course, Ben does not have the best legs. He is going to get out and pick up that first down himself, which is something that would be super valuable for a team that was dead last in the run game. All of these things are suggestions that would, help us. There's no denying that he is a genetic freak and that Matt Canada can easily plug him in on certain run situations and we can get real creative with it. And let's face it, our O-line is not getting rebuilt that quick. It's not like our O-line is going to create this massive push that will instantly help our run game. No, it's going to take time with our younger players that we draft in the O-line. Now, right here, I'm showing you this clip because Cam Newton threw a lot of these interceptions where nobody was open, so he would just try to force it. It's really tricky sometimes with those linebackers in zone coverage. Steelers fans should know because in that playoff game, that's what Ben Roethlisberger struggled with most, but he should have just thrown this one away. Cam Newton being Cam Newton, though, is always trying to make a play, and when he's in a system where he has no wide receivers, not really that great of play call. I saw them running the same plays a lot last season. It's not going to work out for him, and I think he does need a fresh start because last 2 years for him have been rough. You cannot deny his genetics, though, because that's something that we could use to our advantage. Again, I will say this over and over again. 4th down situations, we need a fix. He can easily help us fix that. Right here, we're going to see a 10-yard up and in route, and he puts this ball in a good position. He's checking his reads, instantly looks over at his wide receiver and, flicks it, puts it in a good position where his wide receiver can only get it. I think there's a lot of these throws last season, but drives just wouldn't work out because the Patriots would be very, very, very predictable if you watch their film, and I still think given the right scheme that he can be really good. On this last play, he is going to stand in the pocket and deliver a pretty good ball. The thing I like is we can get him for dirt cheap. I think last year he signed for what, the veteran minimum? Yeah, veteran minimum, I'm pretty sure. So we don't really have to pay much at all. It's low risk, high reward, because I do feel as if Ben's body just isn't the same anymore, and I think you guys saw the same thing. But that's it for me on this one. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are gonna get it to 2,000 subscribers, and we are 24/7 with this. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video though, and that is it for me on this one. Peace.